The French novelist Honoré de Balzac said, "Reading brings us unknown friends. Reading brings us unknown friends." I'm Joseph Polshock, PhD, and I'm asking the question, why read big? Well, for reason number 3, the answer is community. Now, in my first video, I used the word B to describe the basic principles of big reading or extensive reading. B stands for big. E stands for easy, where we understand 98% of the words on every page at the right level. And E stands for enjoyment or enjoyable. B also carries this idea of community. It doesn't just mean an insect. Another meaning of the word bee is a meeting of people in community for pleasure, for work, or enjoyment. For example, we can have a quilting bee where people work on quilts together for pleasure, or a spelling bee where students work together to improve their spelling skills.
Everybody gonna dance tonight. Everybody gonna feel alright. Everybody gonna dance around tonight. Everybody gonna dance around. Everybody gonna hit the ground. Everybody gonna dance around tonight.
But we can also have a reading bee, a community of readers who read for work or for enjoyment. And what's interesting about a reading bee is that there are 3 very interesting aspects. The first one is characters. So when we read fiction, for example, we enter into a world of characters. If you read Harry Potter, for example, you enter into the world of Harry's community, his friends. You care about them. You want to know what's going to happen to them. You want them to be safe. So we enter into a world of characters when we read fiction. When we read nonfiction, we also enter into a community of writers. Who is one of your favorite nonfiction writers? I really like Dr. Richard Wiseman. He's written some very interesting books. For example, The Luck Factor. It's the science of luck. And I've never met him face to face, but I have met him in his books. I've met his mind in his books. So when we read, we enter into a community of writers when we meet writers as we read what they have to say. And lastly, when we read big, we enter into a community of readers. I'm in a book club right now, and we're reading a book together, and we talk about it, we share ideas. So when we read big, we talk about what we read with other readers, and so we enter into a community of other readers. So a reading bee is a community of readers where we meet characters in fiction, where we meet writers in their books and in their thinking, and where we meet with other readers to talk about what we learn and what we enjoy. Smart learners read big. My name is Joseph Polshock from Big English Success and from readoasis.com.